Alright, cool. Yo, what's good, people? So, I'm here with ImortalXSoul and Dante. We're just gonna be discussing about the new Tekken trailer that came out. What, 2 days ago? 2 days ago? 2 days ago. Yeah, we're just gonna have a little. You can call it a little podcasting or whatever. Just gonna discuss what's going on, basically. So what we're gonna do is we're kind of gonna go through the trailer, slow down, and then just discuss what we're seeing. Before we begin, though, guys, what was your initial thoughts of the trailer? Let's go with Dante first.
I think it was quite good. I was happy about obviously the release date and stuff, and I was happy that they said that we have the regular Mishima story arc, but we also have the other story. So it looks like, and the thing is, they show clips that look like they're from the Mishima story arc, and it looks good in it. So it's I hope that they do put more effort into this story than they did in Tekken 7. But it looks like already that they have. So I was happy about that because I do think the Tekken story is good, but I just think they just didn't do a good job of it in the last game. But yeah, that was the main thing I was happy about. Obviously, we had the other, the thing that looks like Battle Hub from Street Fighter, which is fair enough in it, but. Yeah, I was mostly happy about the story and those clips, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree. I think the story in Tekken 7 was lacking, to say the least, to be fair. So, because obviously, anyone that knows me, I love story games in it. Like, I'm like a story guy in it. So, I love a game with a good story. Fighting games usually don't have great stories, other than probably like MK, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie, from what I've seen so far personally, I think the story's looking like to be properly well done in it. So I'm actually excited for the story. I'm not gonna lie. I'm genuinely excited for the story myself.
Same.
What about you, Mo? What's your initial thoughts of the trailer?
I think it was good. I think we've been asking for like single player content for a while, so I think the fact that they're actually listening, because I think in the previous game we didn't really listen. So even balancing. Like we'll tell them stuff, they don't listen. But now I feel like they actually are listening. Even when it comes to the roster, so like how people are kind of like bears have 2 different slots.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, they're doing something good, which is like kind of blending characters. So they blended Jack and Gigas, they blended Bake and Hwarang, and they're doing it with other characters as well. So I think it's good. But inside of the trailer, I think it was good, solid. It was hype. I'm actually hyped for the game.
Cool. That's what we like to hear, man. That's what we like to hear. So what we're gonna basically do is, you lot can see the video in it. I don't know, are you on my stream or should I stream it on Discord as well?
You're streaming it. I can see your screen on Discord.
Yeah. Okay. Calm. Yeah, because it'll be on time. That's cool. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do basically, guys, we're gonna just basically go through the trailer. We're gonna obviously pause it, stop, and discuss certain things that we're seeing. Kind of break it like a proper breakdown. Do you know what I mean? So let's start it, man. Oh, I was excited for more Tekken news today, fam. Got catfish.
I can't believe that,
Mad thing, fam. Let me turn it down a little bit.
Nah, fully scammed us. That's peak.
Proper, fam.
I don't know how though. Like, how could they just lie?
I don't know, man.
Bro, if the story's dead, yeah.
There's no way, man. Look at it.
There's no way. If it is the death of Kaz as well, they can't make the story whack.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's insane, man. So we got the 32 unique characters. Oh, sorry. Just quickly, while we're watching it, fam. I personally, I think a lot of the characters look really, really well done. I like their new designs on a lot of them. There's a few characters I think it's kind of boring designs. Lily. But for the most part, I actually like most of the designs. Obviously,
yeah, most of the designs are good. To be fair,
yeah, even graphically as well, I think the game looks really, really good.
Jackson's the best.
Oh, whatever, man. whatever. But yeah, I think the character designs are good.
Jack is gassed.
96 is not the best though, in my opinion.
This okay. Let's talk about this scene because you know what's funny. Because you know what's mad, yeah? It's only when I was watching Dante streaming it and I didn't even clock those are the Jack 7s, man. Big man.
Yeah. Oh, look out, bro. It's mad because you see the one Jack 7 on the right, yeah, from Nina. His eyes are just looking mad. They're looking like flipping Devil Jin's eyes from T5. But the thing is, like, so basically, Nina works for Kaz, right? Am I right?
So, yeah.
Or does she work for Jin? I think she works for Kaz, right?
I think so.
So what I'm thinking is, obviously, you see how like Jin and Lars and Horang, they're all like teaming up and that, but like they're gonna have to take on like Nina, like Jack 8 is looking like the general of a Jack army, bruv. That looks like an army. But they're gonna have to go through these lot, and then obviously Kaz is like the ultimate final boss or whatever. That's what it looks like, innit?
Yeah.
From there.
Yeah, because this scene's crazy, fam.
Yeah, because like the thing is normally Jack is just one Jack out of 1,000 or whatever, but like Jack 8 seems to be unique. Like there's just one Jack 8, if that makes sense. Exactly. That's what's gassed about it. So like that's probably why he has the big cannon and all that. Like it makes sense because he's the ultimate Jack, basically.
Man said the amount of dialogue that need to be blocked. I'm so dead.
So do
you think like, because I was thinking, do you think in the story they're gonna mention how like they fuse Jack and Gigas, bro? Do you think
probably
it's like a Gigas edition of Jack?
Basically, like I don't know who created Gigas, but basically I do reckon like because basically you know have you noticed when Jack 8 does Gigas moves, he has that weird like hit marker thing that lights up. Yeah. That only lights up when he does a move that's like Gigas. So like, I reckon
wasn't Dr. Blaskonovich that made the original Jack? Or am I wrong in saying that?
Yeah, no, it is Dr. B that made Jack. So obviously Dr. B made Jack and Elisa in it. So like basically, I reckon they should explain why he's got Gigas moves, but obviously they obviously just got the data of Gigas or whatever. They don't really need to explain it, but they should, innit?
It'll be cool.
Apparently, Gigas was created by the people that the person who's behind the Jack military unit. This is what it's saying on Wiki.
Oh, so they're closely related. Okay, the person who's behind the Jack military unit. Who's that? Dr. B?
Nah, it says someone called Jane. I don't know who Jane is.
Oh,
Jane.
Gigas was made by Jane. Yeah. Basically, Jane.
She created
was like looking after the Jacks. No, she didn't create Jack initially, but she was looking after them. Oh, she's very tied in with the Jacks. Basically, like she looks after them and stuff. Like Jack saved Jane before. Like I think it was Gun Jack or one of them. One of the Jacks has saved Jane's life, and it like stuff. They're close, in it basically. So if that's why, then she obviously had the data from Jack and from Gigas and give it to Jack, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense though. So then maybe she's kind of like replaced. Maybe because I don't know in the lore if like Dr. B's like dead or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but maybe she's.
I forgot what's going on with him.
So maybe she's kind of taken over. So she's kind of like in charge of the Jacks and stuff. So she probably made like this special Jack with like the Giga stuff. Which is,
the thing is in Tekken 5, she did something to the Jack, like she uploaded some data to him and then he went on a rampage and then he realized it was her. So like she has the authority to like do stuff with the Jacks, basically. Like, you know what I mean? She can give him like data and all that. So that's obviously what she's done here, is that she's given him Gigas moveset or whatever.
That's crazy.
That's actually sick still.
Uploaded Gigas to Jack, that's mad.
Yeah, she can do that.
Man gave him.
They should give him Heihachi
Gigas
stuff.
running too. That's crazy.
They should give him Heihachi stuff, man.
Nah.
Why not?
Kuma's got that still.
Nah.
So who do you think the fuck Claudio is fighting over here,
bro?
Claudio's looking serious here, fam.
Probably like
And what is this stage as well?
I think. Isn't he against Kaz as well? Or am I tripping?
He's an exorcist, isn't it? So I remember in Tekken 7 they had so they had like a little fight scene in Tekken 7, innit? So,
basically, it might be a situation where everyone teams up on Kaz because Kaz is just on a mad thing, and then like basically
smash up everything, innit?
Yeah, like Kaz is like to be the ultimate guy. So like basically they need everyone to take him out, and then eventually he might get taken out, but only because everyone was onto him instead of Jin just punches him in and he dies. Like maybe that's what happens, but it's only speculation, isn't it, for now?
Yeah. Because I swear, in the Raven trailer as well, that there was like a little intro thing with Claudia and Raven, but I don't know if that has any relevance to the story. I have no idea.
Claudio and Raven.
Yeah, they had a little. I'm sure they had a special intro. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
They
do
had
I know
they?
there's a rivalry between Dragonov and Raven.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, there is.
I don't know
innit?
about Claudia though.
Yeah, I didn't know
We'll see.
about that still.
Yeah, maybe Claudia was just talking to Kaz. He's like, "Feature."
Isn't Claudio linked with Ling somehow from the last story?
No, I don't think so.
I don't
Not
know.
that
I swear he is.
I'm not really clued up with Tekken lore, to be fair.
He's linked with Ling
I know more
somehow,
about
bro.
MK.
He is.
Yeah.
Is he for real? Apparently,
What,
Barrett's saying
linked
he
with
is.
Ling?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is somehow. Like, bro, it was. I think there was something that was coming for Jin or something. I can't remember. But they had some sort of interaction in the last story. Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool.
So.
This scene looks crazy because obviously
Horang and Lars. You wouldn't have thought that, innit?
You got my brother Lars, fam, and then you got Horang just like on some smoke team. I want to know who they're fighting here, bro. I'm actually interested because is this the I don't know what stage this is. This might be a new stage. Cause I don't think it's
The thing is,
Coliseum.
Horang Jin must be friends then now, innit? Because didn't Lars and Jin do that like fist bump intro thing? So like they're teaming up by the looks of it, innit? Like
Lars and Jin, yeah, they did.
So like I don't see how Horang would be with Lars
still.
if he was against
No, it's
Jin
not. It's
or
definitely not against Jin. So I wonder if they're like maybe
all three of them team up.
Yeah, I want to know who they're gonna fight. Because I guess because there's two of them. I'm guessing it's like maybe it might be the Jacks. Could be.
Who else is on Kaz's side? There's Nina, yeah. Nina's on Kaz's side. You got the Jacks, obviously, because Kaz has got the access to the Jacks. And then who else is on Kaz's side? Like I forgot like who else is on his side.
Because what about Yoshimitsu wouldn't be on their side, would he?
Nah. Yoshimitsu is just like an alien, like he's just his own guy, innit? Yeah. From what I know. Like yeah. Brian and Yoshi, they don't really. But the thing is, they might tie in other characters like that though.
Yeah, because you know what?
That would be sick. That would be sick.
Yeah,
like certain characters start picking sides. Like let's say Brian goes with Kaz and Yoshi goes with Jin or whatever. You never know, innit?
Because obviously, I know we're not going to discuss leaks, but obviously it could be with some characters that obviously ain't revealed yet that might be on Kaz's side, which makes sense as well. To be fair. But, yeah, but this is interesting. Little Lars and Horan link up film. So this scene here, bro. This, you know what I think? This could be reaching.
Nah, Ling's on smoke. Look at the way she's running. Ling's on smoke still.
So
you know she ALP all of them as well. That's the joke.
Yeah.
You know she's gonna ALP all of them.
So this is I said ALP all of them. So you know this is my theory, right? So do you remember where Ling in one of the trailers where Ling and Jin, I think it was the Ling trailer, I don't remember. They had like a special intro on this stage, right? So I think maybe Jin's gone to this area here for some reason. Maybe to find out the truth about the devil gene or something, right? And obviously these like have gone to try capture Jin in it. So obviously all the Jins, all the Jacks have gone to capture Jin in it. So it could be a thing where obviously Ling is kind of protecting while he's gone to do what he wants to do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, remember Jun's part of the story as well. So this stage might be something to do with Jun. This stage looks like something to do with Jun, to be fair.
Oh my days, bro! Imagine. Wait. So obviously, you know how Jun, yeah. Okay, so you know the Tekken 3 movie, right? You know how Jun. It looked like Jun was killed by Olga, yeah. So my theory is, imagine she went to like where the Olga world, let's call it, yeah. And like this area here is how to access the Olga world or some shit, bro. And it's like
went to the Olga's world.
You know, planet. To be fair, yeah, like, you see, like this stage, it has bare like what's Olga's background?
He's the god of fighting. Like he's like an alien, basically.
Because like he's got bare marks and stuff, but on the buildings, it looked like it's got loads of like like tribal marks and stuff, like kind of
like Olga,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. So imagine it's like this is like
probably something to do with that. So maybe.
So maybe this is a way to access like some portal that makes them go to like where the ogres are, and maybe Jin's gone to find out what's going on. Or I don't know.
I don't know how like how much Olga's gonna play in the story though, because Olga's not in the game.
That's what I was gonna say. They look like Aztec symbols.
Yeah,
Olga's not in the game though. I think they might do some references to Olga, but I don't think he's actually gonna be like.
I think he'll be in the game DLC.
He might be
DLC though. But the thing is, if he's like a big part of the story, he wouldn't be DLC though, would he?
Not necessarily. They could add him later in the game, because like you could just have him fight him as like a boss, and then maybe add him in the game or some shit. Possible.
Maybe.
Very, very
Maybe.
possible.
I don't know. I think it would have made sense to just have him base roster if he was story in it. Do you know what I mean? Because if the story comes out and then he's there, but you just can't play him. Like, I don't know. Just like, and the thing is, they never showed him in the trailer either. So, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
There was some people were speculating that Olga's coming back. I remember there was a screenshot of one stage and it had one symbol that's meant to represent.
Yeah, it's the Sanctum stage, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got Olga as the symbol on the floor. Like we've been speculating that it was going to come back, but then obviously it just doesn't look very likely at the moment. But we'll see in it. We'll see. He could be DLC.
But like I'm saying, I'm liking all of these story little cutscenes, fam. They look hard, fam. I can't lie.
They look sick. That was the best bit about it, I think.
Is dead.
I don't understand why they put in the Tekken 5 Raven clip. I don't understand that.
Is
that
it the
really
exact
confused
same
me.
clip?
It's the exact same clip.
Yeah.
It's the exact same clip. I don't understand.
They're paying homage to the Raven fans, fam. Just for the Raven fans.
Like they could have done a new clip at least. Like that was that clip Tekken 5 clip. I suppose, yeah, but I don't know. That was the only clip that they took from the other one. So maybe that's a reference. Maybe there might be flashbacks in the story. Maybe that's
possibly.
Maybe that's a thing. You know what I mean?
Because even
or they might explain more about how he actually came back and all that stuff in level.
Because even in his shades, you can see it's like bare.
I was trying to see what was in his shades, but I couldn't see it. Like
I can't work it out.
That's the building, though, innit? That's the building that burnt down, innit? When the Jacks went there and like obviously Kaz threw him in, and that's the building.
Aram saying it's not the same.
It's not the same. Yeah. So what's different in Aram? What's different?
What is this scene's different?
Yeah,
well, this looks like the exact same clip.
It looks like the exact same clip to me, or I don't. Well,
because literally there was a comparison of it on Twitter. I seen it. It's like the exact same.
Probably we'll see in it, but fam, I'm excited.
Bro,
this is what I'm saying. Look at the details. Look at the fucking Raven scar, bro. Look at the details.
Blade. You know Blade in the film. Does he have an X scar on his face as well, or is that only Raven?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I haven't really watched too much Blade in it. I know he's meant to be Blade, but yeah. If they both have an X scar, he doesn't. I swear. Fair enough.
But yeah, fam, the details sick though. Details sick, fam. I can't lie.
Yeah, Raven's looking cold, fam.
Yeah.
That T5 costume though.
Okay, so then this is where they randomly just revealed Drag. Bro, apparently Drag is 26.
They brought Drag back in this spot because of Raven and Drag in it.
Drag's 26.
Bro, someone said on Twitter that Drag is 26, bro, and man looks old.
Really though?
I don't know. I don't really know the lore.
How would they know that?
Fam, they must know the lore, innit? I don't no idea, fam.
But he does not look 26, fam.
Bro, man looks big 40, fam.
40, bro.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Cool. So this
carry on. I will say though, I'm not really feeling the anime kind of the way he the way he got all the energy in his hand and stuff. Like, I'm not feeling that personally.
And then look at this. Hold on, Shaheen's saying I'll reveal the truth. What the hell is he talking about?
What truth?
Exactly.
What truth, bro?
I don't know, bro. Is he gonna be in the story now, fam? Yeah,
bro, he best reveal something.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's fam. He aged like fucking spoke.
Imagine Shaheen just comes out of nowhere and tells him how like John died and that. Like,
imagine.
Basically, I had this information all the time, you know. I just reckon that's just something he says, though. He don't know the truth. Who knows?
So I'll reveal. Shaheen does look sick, though.
What's that on his head, though?
Turban, like, isn't it? No.
Nah, but I mean, like, he's got a metal thing on his head, isn't it?
Just like part of the costume, isn't it?
So it's not meant to be something like I don't know
think
what
it's
it is.
Symbolic.
No, I don't think so.
Anyway,
he's just got that on his head to keep.
It kind of looks like a Saudi type, like. It might look like a Saudi type thing.
He just keeps it on while he's fighting. so it don't
man.
fly off.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah, you could knock off Shaheen's thing in
Gotta
7.
secure the drip, innit? You gotta secure the drip, fam.
Secured it one time.
He just reminds me of Rashid, though. He's literally I don't know, like all the win
Yeah.
stuff.
He's cooler than Rashid.
You think?
I think he's cooler than Rashid. Yeah,
I think so.
I think Rashid's quite cringe, but Shaheen's a bit less. He's less cringe than.
I think what they did with him in 6 is
Kufia. Is that
corny.
what it's called? A Kufia? I think the thing on his head is called a Kufia, I think.
Oh, swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rashid SS6 is corny still. Or the streamer
I
stuff.
said it's cool.
Yeah.
It's
a
like,
streamer.
though, like,
That was Junior's idea. That was
He's
Junior.
he's on a junior thing.
Yeah, he's doing the
Oh,
same
that's
thing,
a bit,
bro.
oh, that's a bit meat still.
Yeah.
It's a little bit meat.
They're going full on with the slide thing. Like he's sliding on people now by the looks of it, like on top of you. And he's got a dive kick like everyone.
Okay, can we talk about Steve? Because I'm
Steven?
not gonna lie, yeah. Steve, this design, I like his design. I like his design, yeah, but his voice is horrible, bro.
You know what? Actually, I'll be 100% honest. I don't think Steve's design in this game is that sick
it's not.
compared to his.
It's definitely
Tekken
underwhelming
6 and all
compared
that.
to everything
You
else.
prefer
Yeah.
second one?
It's just not. It's just not.
His Tekken 6 one was way better, bro, with the shorts and the like.
Nah,
like,
fam, man, I guess it's Steve.
Nah,
Like,
this Steve.
I like
this
it. I like the way he
Steve, yeah.
fights, but just this design choice just.
This design ain't doing it for me personally because, like, I get that they're trying to do the British thing, but I just feel like they're overdoing it. Like, I personally, and it, like, you know.
But it's weird because obviously Nina's his mum, innit? So then, like, why is he so?
You don't care about him though.
thing? Wait, where's Nina from? Wales?
Like,
Ain't Nina Welsh?
Nina's Irish.
Irish.
He didn't grow up with Nina.
Well,
so
remember,
why would he have an
like,
Irish accent?
she's only his mum because, like, he's got her genes. It's not because she actually had him. Like he was like a test tube baby with Nina's genes. Like she don't care about him.
Bro, man's got mummy issues from crazy scenes.
Yeah. Like she don't care about him.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Like
the
his
red.
fight style is sick, yeah. But
I actually
the
like
red
the
and the
jacket.
blue.
the
Like,
design is not good.
I like
here
the
we
jacket
go, man.
And Leo just looks the same, bro.
She
No,
just
no,
looks the same,
I
like,
can't
no
lie
one
though. The
cares.
jacket looks kind of hard. I like the jacket from.
Fam, it's just the same.
No one cares about the
follow.
jacket.
Kazim, buddy.
Nobody cares, fam. She's wearing jeans again. She's wearing the jacket again. Like,
Of
nobody
course, Richie
cares,
comes.
bro.
Look who comes
Man
off.
said jeans.
Richie comes off as soon as he fucking see Leo on the screen. You know.
Man said she's
This
wearing
guy's
jeans.
funny.
I can't.
She's just
I can't-
wearing the
that's
same
funny.
old jeans. Like,
Nah, she looks the same.
bro,
Like,
she looks the
basically.
same, fam. They're like, oh, they updated the graphics on her. Well, yeah, it is Tekken 8, but like, she just looks the same, bro. Come on, man. No one cares.
Will you spar? Yeah, Leo has nothing to do with the story, fam. She's just got no irrelevant lines. Fam.
No,
Would you spar with me? It's not
that's
a
why I
spar.
said I don't think. I'm not sure Leo's coming back because she's just got no relevance. And she's not popular, so like.
It's meant to be a fighting game tournament. It's meant to be a fighting tournament. And
It's
she's saying,
clearly
would you
linked.
spar with me? Like, I can't be asked.
Leo's trying to go sugar sweet. I'm so dead.
What?
A joke of him.
Bruh.
Nah, play the Leo part though. I
You
got
still don't know
nothing to say about
Leo's
Leo,
gender
I'll be
yet?
honest.
I ain't gonna lie.
Why
I'm
is
feeling
he
the
so
rage on
what?
low key though. I'm low key feeling the
You
rage.
feeling that?
It looks kind
Bro,
of
I
cool,
can't
bro.
even see what's
looks
going
decent.
on. I can't even see what's going on. Like, bro, what did she do?
She just did some mad and some mad.
You don't know
power
what
shots,
she
bro.
did because there was too much effects on the screen, bro. She looks like Steve's
Oh,
sister though, or something like that. Like, what is that? You can't see what's going on.
Yoshimitsu.
Yoshi
looks
looks
like
hard.
an absolute.
Yoshi looks
madman.
hard.
Yoshi
Yoshi-
is
looks hard.
But you know what? Yoshi always looks hard in every Tekken game that he comes in. But
Nah,
this
No,
I
he
don't
looks
think
doesn't. No, he doesn't.
No,
No,
you
he
don't?
doesn't.
I don't
No, he
think Tekken
doesn't.
7
No, he
looks
doesn't.
good.
You don't like Tekken 7 one?
Tekken 7 is
Nah.
pants the octopus kind of thing.
It's like the worst
and-
Yoshi design.
Swear
yeah,
down.
terrible
I
design.
like Tekken. Oh, was it Tekken?
Tekken 5 is sick, and Tekken
Was Tekken
3.
5 the one where it had bare armor on?
Yeah, and the
Like the
visor,
purple
and the
costume.
visor. He had the
That
armor and the
costume's sick.
visor. Yeah, Tekken 3 is like the classic though, innit? But this one looks like Tekken 3, but like upgraded basically.
Yeah, this one.
And
looks
what-
hard, so.
Nah, this costume's sick. Like
It's
the
sick,
you know
bro.
the render when I saw the render on the characters,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. When you see his costume, it's hard.
It's mad that they show the blood in it.
And then
though.
look at all the blood effects, like when he slices, man. That's hard.
That's mad. I wonder what happens when he does it to like a robot. I wonder if he still gets the blood.
He probably will.
You think so?
They probably say it's like oil or some shit, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In MK, yeah, if you slash robots and that, like they have like it's not oil, but it's like colored blood. Depending on what color the robot is, it's colored.
I'm glad that they didn't get scared to like put something like that in the game, because like that gives him, you know, more character rather than just doing slashes and then nothing happens. You know what I mean? And they just drop.
Yeah. Right. So this is the whole battle hub looking thing here. Now, I heard that this is only a single player mode. It's not multiplayer in any form or shape or way in it, which is very interesting because I thought it was gonna be exactly like battle hub. So
wait. So you can't link up. You can't link up with other people in here.
No, bro. This is what I'm saying, fam.
You know what I think?
It's a downgraded battle hub.
It's a downgraded battle hub, yeah, but it's like for players that are single player like players. It's just something for them to do, innit?
Yeah, but what can you do in it?
But bro, like on SF6, do you go into the battle hub?
Nah, never. Me personally.
Even if this was a thing in Tekken, nobody would use this.
Some people do though. Some people do go into battle hub though on Street Fighter.
Yeah, fair enough. But like the majority of the like players, they just wouldn't use it.
Proper players, yeah.
I think it's okay that it's single player because like me personally, bro, you think I'm loading up Tekken and doing this chibi thing?
Yeah, but the thing, okay.
No, but I would play. See, I would play it because I would give it a chance.
What's the point in having the avatar and that then, and this, that, the other? If like, what's the point? Like, what do you actually do in this?
I feel like
I don't know. That's the thing. Like, you can customize your whole avatar. Like, it's weird. Like, it's just man. That can't be right. There has to be something for it. Because why would they go through all this way to get customizations for the avatar and it's just single player? That makes zero sense.
Single player, yeah. To me, that doesn't make any sense. So
that actually makes zero sense.
Maybe
it looks like the thing is, why would it be
locked in this mode? So you could only unlock like certain costumes with this mode. Maybe.
Do you think maybe? Yeah, like. You see how there's arcade and stuff. Do you reckon maybe they might do something like they did in Tekken 5 where you could play the older Tekkens? So maybe you could go into the single player mode and play older Tekkens and stuff like that.
That'd be kind of mad still.
Maybe it's something like that, and this might be where a lot of mini games are and stuff like Tekken.
But the thing is, like, you've got Iron Fist outfitters. So that's obviously where you buy your customizations and shit. And then obviously you got the arcade thing. And then what's Tekken Dojo though? So maybe you can go in here, and that's where it's like the multiplayer hub. Maybe, I don't know. Because what else would that be? Just like
it does specifically say it's a new single player mode, which is confusing.
But I'm sure when they announced it, they were talking about the arcade quest, which is obviously the arcade bit. Do you get what I'm saying? Because not that deep it, like for them to have all these customizations for your avatar, and it only be single, it doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make sense to me because like even to do with the deluxe edition or whatnot.
That's what I'm saying. All the pre-order bonus, bro.
For your avatar and it. So
yeah, like
if you can't interact with people in this mode, then what's the point? Like you might as well just have a default avatar. I'm guessing. So the arcade quest team, so where they go into that big arcade bit, that's like the single player bit, and I'm assuming that the Tekken Dojo bit must be like the multiplayer hub part. Sure, it has to be, bro, because it wouldn't make any sense. Yeah,
because I was gonna talk about what I think
I don't know, like maybe
he's on the below that Yoshi thing. He's that on the billboard.
Where that's Law.
Nah, the one to the left. The one to the left.
Yeah, that one.
Here's that.
Come on and take a look. I don't even know. I can't even work out who that is. Wait, let me see if I can zoom in. Who is that?
Oh man, zoomed in.
I actually don't know who that is, bruv. That looks like a different character. That's a good look.
Dojo. What?
I don't know.
Hey fam, look at electric. Look at the electric.
Oh, the electric input.
Wait. Nah. Why? Oh, Deafist. I was gonna say they've got fireball commands in that, but that's just the Street Fighter in me, like coming out there.
So like even if you look up, it looks like it's a little arcade. Surely, man. I don't know, bruv. I have no idea.
Do you think maybe that it was just, I don't know, like maybe it is multiplayer, but they mean single player as in like you're not fighting against someone. Like, I don't know, man. Like, do you know what I mean?
I'm trying to remember like how Street Capcom worded it. I don't know how they referred to it.
Maybe they just worded it wrong. Like maybe it is multiplayer, but it's just not 1v1. It's
Oh,
just
they're
like
saying
you
new
can only
single player
play with
Wait,
yourself.
wait. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
We
We could speculate all day in it.
Yeah, we won't really know, to be fair, fam.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Well,
you know what? Do you want me to be honest? This is, you lot are gonna probably crucify me for saying this. Yeah, the whole chibi thing's actually kind of growing on me still a little bit. You know, low key,
what?
fam.
It's
The whole
too
chibi
wacky
thing.
for me, man. It's just
But
too
you know,
wacky.
no. Do you know what? Because
If I wanted chibis, I'll go on Wii, fam, and do Wii Sports.
Ain't
I
it
don't
though?
watch
That's what.
chibis on
That's the
fighting
first
games,
thing.
bro.
That's the first thing
Like,
I thought.
what?
As soon as I saw it, it looks like Nintendo Wii. That's
It
the
does.
first thing I thought.
It
That's
does,
the thing I
bro.
thought. And it's just like, bro,
Nah.
like you can't
Chibi thing
bring
ruined
back
it, fam.
the Nintendo Wii look, fam. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Doritos Crash Course and shit. Oh, I don't
See,
know.
because it's talking about Arcade Quest, so it didn't talk about Tekken Dojo. Bro, surely, man. I don't know.
What is that? Go back to the cabinet. What does it say on it? Tekken 8. Trying to see like what the game actually was on the cabinet. I don't know.
It says Tekken. Is that 8? 4? Yeah, it's Tekken 8. It's Tekken 8 because you can see the load up screen here. I think that's Tekken 8 still.
Fair enough.
So this is the whole customization. But then you can, the thing is, because you can actually make your characters look like actual, like,
yeah, that's
the
cool.
cheap
That's
version of
cool. I
players.
guess.
Yeah.
That's Tekken 8.
Like because I'm
but the
thinking
thing, you got the tournament thing. So how could that be single player?
So this is what I'm thinking. So I think the tournament. I think what this whole mode is like basically you're an FGC player, and you basically go to all of these. So obviously you go to like all these places and play tournaments, innit, to be like a FGC pro. That's what I'm thinking. What the mode is about, personally. That's what I think what it is. Because even on because I was looking at the screenshots, at the extra screenshots.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
And they had like a campaign map, like you can go to different parts of the world, innit? So I'm assuming that's what it is, innit? So I mean, fam, if it's a single player only mode, they put some mad detail into it, bro. Look at all these fucking NPCs. It's a bit mad still.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a bit mad.
Let's go back a little bit. I'm just trying to look at see if there's any little details. They got
There's the old Tekkens in the back. Yeah.
Pictures, yeah. Maybe they might do that. Who knows, fam? Because even this tournament thing, I was looking at. He was even here, yeah. I was looking at this, but like, it says player, but all of these characters look like NPCs. So it could just be NPCs, bro. To be fair with you.
Mighty Slash, you know.
Because the only other reason I think you have customization for your avatars is maybe your avatar is going to be like your player card type thing. So you can customize like your player card. That's the only other thing I can think of, to be honest with you.
No, man, they'll have to tell us more about it, to be fair.
Yeah, like man like Harada and Michael Murray, you know. That is hilarious. Just trying to see if there's anything else. Okay, we're gonna go. Bruv, can we just deep that Kaz is in the fucking Nike headquarters, bruv? Look at the creps. Man's got bare creps, bro.
Bare creps, bro.
Maybe it's a versus thing. I think actually could be. We'll see. We have to see in it. We have to see because obviously it's talking about the arcade quest. So it didn't mention what Tekken Dojo is. So I'm guessing the Tekken Dojo is probably like the multiplayer section. Fucking knows, bro. Or it could be training mode. We actually know. I generally have no idea. But well. We'll see. But these creps look mad, fam. Like, these things that look like Jordans on here and shit. That's bare trainers.
Yeah, fam. Guy wears Jordan 1s in SF.
Let's go back quickly. Wait, I'm going to slow this part down. I'm going to slow this part down.
The thing is, people saying they don't like the Steve voice actor, but I swear it's the same voice actor.
No, it's not, bro. It's not.
I swear it is, bro.
Nah,
he sounds.
It's
that's
kind
what
of corny,
Steve sounds like.
I don't like it.
I swear that's what Steve sounds like.
Man lost decibels
Or
in
it's
his
rather
voice,
the
bro.
same, or it's the same one from Cross Tekken. Actually,
It's probably Cross Tekken.
I'm sure I've heard that voice actor on Steve before.
I think it's Cross Tekken, you know.
You reckon?
I agree. Because I remember hearing it somewhere, but definitely not in like 7 Tag 2 or 6 or 5.
Yeah, it might be cross Tekken. It might actually be cross Tekken. Where they're going from.
So the customization looks very interesting because it's like you have very different designs. So I think the customization is gonna be way better than 7. Way better.
I feel like you know what I think here. I feel like the only reason customization looks sick is because the graphics are better. Because if this was in Tekken 7 yet, and we have that jacket in Tekken 7 with the fur and all that. Well, not that exact jacket, but we have
a
stuff like
similar
this.
one.
Yeah.
The custom swapping is sick though.
Yeah, that's what I want to get. I didn't even notice that. It's only someone on my YouTube mentioned that still.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pause it here. We got Steve with the necklace.
Like we have stuff like this in Tekken 7. Just they look like generic items, to be fair.
We got Luchador King.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard still.
Yeah, this.
That's hard.
It's actually hard still. Luchador King's actually hard still. I can't lie.
About to grips man with the unblockable throw, bro.
We got Nina with the anime cat ears, bro, for the weebs.
Allow it.
This is horrible design. I can't lie, but anyway, someone like it.
I think this is hard. I actually think this is sick. I think this is sick.
I like how they gave him the eye patch back.
I think it fits like the Huarang kind of aesthetic biker type guy. I think it fits.
I suppose if you put it like that, yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's a biker, innit? He rides on a bike. It makes kind of sense.
Yeah.
I hear you. So this is the hardest strip I've seen in the trailer, bro. This
look at the crepes.
Man's
got the fatty das with the flipping hard track. With the hard tracky and the bucket
hard
hat.
though. The bucket hat's hard. Still.
It's the bucket hat. Still.
I think Leroy's a sick
Why has he got a bucket hat?
The bucket hat.
Leroy, that's funny.
Oh, you know what would be sick? If you can customize Sugar, that would be hard. I know it would be mad pointless for most of it, but if you can customize Sugar, that would be sick as well,
I doubt it.
I think it would be sick, but like
they should do that still. You'd be able to customize Sugar still, but the drip's crazy, fam. He actually looks so hard.
That actually looks hard. The bucket hat kills it though. Kills it.
Yeah,
because if you can put down anyone, that would be funny, bro.
That's fire. Is that Shaheen in glasses? Is Shaheen in the Saudi drip?
The Saudi drip. I didn't even clock this, I didn't clock.
Neither did I. That's actually kind of wavy.
That's hard.
Yeah, it's kind of hard still.
Yeah.
Sliding on.
Do you reckon that's his rage art?
Is that his other costume?
Yeah, I'm about to say, is that Kaz's? Is that T7 one? That's not T7 one, is it?
Wait, go back.
Hold on.
I don't know.
I don't know what.
Oh, is that the original casting?
Yeah, that was like the original casting.
What stage is this, bro?
Yeah. Anyway, what stage is that?
Oh,
actually?
ain't this the one that was in the Raven?
It looks like an unknown like variation. Not unknown. John's stage. It looks like that, but like a different time. I don't know, like a night version or something like that. I don't know.
Possibly.
It's got the same.
Steve has the same voice actor since Tekken 6. I would assume it's the same dude. Don't know why it sounds so different. Wait, who knows, man?
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Virgil.
This jacket is so hard. This Brian jacket is so hard. It's so
and
sick,
imagine actually playing Brian with that jacket on. Like,
bro! The jacket is cold.
Mad. Man's doing talk dashes with that jacket on, yeah, like.
Do you know what I think? This looks like Mishima building,
Wait, is that a different stage as well?
I think
is that a new stage as well?
It's Arena Underground, I think, or something like that.
Oh, that looks
called something
mad.
like that. Yeah, Arena. That's what I said. I said that's not Arena, fam. That's a different stage.
I thought it was Arena because it has the flipping fist in the background, but this actually looks mad still.
That looks mad. It reminds me of the Tekken 5 one, where they're going up like this elevator kind of.
The stages are really good, I'll be honest.
The one thing I'm really impressed about Tekken 8 so far is the stages, bro. The stages look amazing.
But I think they actually realized how much like the stages mean to the fans and that.
I pretty much like. I don't think there's a stage I dislike, to be honest with you. Now that I think in terms of aesthetics.
There's no like Negan stage yet, I suppose. Negan stage.
That stage was
terrible,
trash,
man. It's trash. And like, there's not one where I'll go on the stage and I'd hate it just because the soundtrack's so bad. Whereas like
most of the soundtrack's really good as well. Actually.
Yeah. But in like T7, like you go on G Corp Helipad and you just already know the dubstep's coming and it's just
That is the
Nah,
worst.
that's not Kaz's jacket still.
It's not, but this jacket looks hard. I ain't even gonna cap. This jacket
I
looks
thought it was
so
the same,
good.
yeah, because of like the texture on like the not the arms, but the other bit, like the body bit.
Yeah.
It's got like scaly kind of texture, so I thought it was the same, but it's not.
I
I'm
can't lie.
looking.
That jacket is wavy. This jack costume.
What's this, some Mortal Kombat
It
thing?
is.
It could be, you know.
Is that a Mortal Kombat kind of
Like
reference?
fucking trying to be
I
school
think
or
that's
some
hard.
shit.
That's hard.
Yeah, I think it's hard as well.
I didn't clock that either. Like I didn't even notice this. Shaheen, this.
Fam, when
That's
Saxon
hard.
OT
Man's got the
comes
gas
on the
mask
20.
on.
Bro, you know everyone in the
got
crowd's
some-
gonna be like dun 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 dun. That stage is gonna be funny. Fam.
Jack with the gas mask, you know, that would be cruddy.
Has got some Link Way armor on, fam.
running at you. Gas
Yeah,
mask.
I didn't clock. It was only when someone mentioned that they swapped they have custom swaps, man. That's hard. So imagine you could just have any type of drip for any character. That would be so sick. I can't lie.
Nah,
Maybe
you're
it's locked
not
behind,
gonna
like,
be able to do
special
that with
characters.
everyone, though, innit? Like, I'm not gonna be
You
able to
know,
put
like,
Kaz suit on Jack, innit?
Yeah, nah.
I'll probably maybe it's only a certain characters still.
Certain
That is
characters that are related or that were like close to each other, maybe.
Yeah, that's hard though. That's hard. That's definitely hard. And then you got here's all the
Original
pool.
Paul.
The original pool for the they had. You know they had to put this in. You remember when the pool trailer came out? Man, they were gassed.
Yeah,
Bro, I
they'll
think Paul's
piss.
design is like fine. I think it's fine.
No, it's not.
He looks hobo.
Because fam,
Yeah,
if,
default
bro,
Paul
if he had
costumes,
the same
fam.
hair, it would be fine. Nobody would have complained, fam.
I just think it's just boring anyway.
That's
Though
true.
even the clothes
Paul
are
is just
boring.
like fam. Like Paul has never like been. What's interesting about that costume?
This one,
Yeah,
it's like a martial arts.
yeah, but
It's
it's been the
just a
same
classic.
since Tekken 1, fam, or whenever he was put in the game.
Tekken 3. Yeah, it's just a classic though, man. It's like
Yeah,
a
it's been,
classic.
yeah, but it's like it's
That's
nothing
what's
different.
interesting about it. The judo kind of
Oh.
aspect, bro. Come on, man. It's Paul Phoenix, bro.
Well, we've seen this in bare fighting games. There's nothing new. It's just boring.
But
Same
his
old
face looks
G.
weird. It's his face for me, bro. The face
When
animation.
he's smiling.
Yeah, bro. It just looks strange, fam. Man's got the veneers. Like it's just weird, bro. I don't know.
Bro, I
Yeah,
think
it
Paul
does look a
looks
bit.
fine, bro. I'll be honest.
It's from Tekken 1.
I think maybe his gameplay like makes up for it. Though.
Got the
I actually
lawsuit.
play Paul's.
Who else has got that suit on? Who's that? They stomping
Wait,
on?
who did
That's
he stomp on?
that's the gold suit. Everyone gets. You know when you pre-order the game,
Yeah,
everyone gets
the
a gold
suit,
suit
yeah.
like that.
But
Yeah,
who's he
so that's-
stepping on? Is that Brian?
Play it.
Who is that?
Paul. It's Paul.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah, it's Paul. Look at the hair.
Oh, that is Paul. Yeah, it's Paul. It's Paul.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Paul. So yes. I'm gonna have to
Raven
start-
T5.
I'm gonna have to start murking mans with the gold suit large, you know.
You then gotta retract that statement. What statement, fam?
Yeah, they got the OG Raven suit.
Ravens
as well.
customs.
They needed that. They needed that.
No,
Stuff.
this costume is hard.
Sick.
This costume is hard.
Hard.
No, this
Bro,
costume
you know,
is hard.
I downloaded Tekken 5 just to see that costume again, fam.
This guy.
I'm surprised did not. Oh, I was gonna say no one modded it for Tekken 7, but it would have looked weird on female Raven, I guess.
Nah, because they have the same stance and everything, and plus female Raven has a male hurt box, so like I don't think it like you know when they modded the original costume for Raven, it didn't look weird.
There were the customizations that were leaked. I'll check that in a sec. Yeah, that looks sick though. We got Drag crawling on the floor, Asusina.
Oh, that Azucena costume's kind of lit, you know.
Yeah, it's wavy still. I like it.
What?
This Leo costume is horrendous, bro. It's so mad.
Why is Leo
Fisher
always?
Leo, fam. Fisher Leo.
Wait, she got braids.
Yeah, bro, she got the braids, bro. This costume's hot. This guy,
Dead.
this Assassin.
Nah, that costume's sick. That costume's sick.
It's
still.
actually mad sick. I can't lie.
With the cap and that.
This looks.
Why is
mean.
Leo always shook?
Man.
Wait, where's Leo from again? Isn't she German or something
Germany,
like that?
yeah.
Why has she got like wearing stuff like that? That doesn't look very German. I don't know.
But her original costumes look German to me.
And this fucking
Yeah.
Kuma, this fucking Kuma Rager is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, bro.
Why has he got a headband though?
It's
Trying to be
Heihachi's,
Heihachi, innit? Yeah.
Wait, he actually didn't have a headband though, did he?
He's wearing Heihachi's clothes.
I know that he's wearing the gi, but I mean the headband.
He
That's
had a
what I mean.
belt which is red. That's what he's wearing.
Oh, he actually had a red belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I already know that that Kuma has. Was it? Is it Heihachi's 1+2? The fucking thing.
Yeah,
whatever that is.
the palm.
If they give Bez electric, it's a long day, bro.
Oh,
I'm
bro, they
maining Bears,
can't
fam.
do
If I'm
that.
electric, fam. Hitbox electric and then Bear hurtbox on the legs.
It's probably gonna be some like unsafe
You're
unsafe
crazy.
electric though. If you don't do perfect electric, fam, dead. Get punished, bro.
Well, Bears with electric is a long day. The thing is, what you don't
People
want
like
Bears,
Roger,
you
fam.
don't want Bears to have a hell sweep, bro. That's not what you want.
Yeah, that Rage Art is so stupid, fam. I can't lie.
Why has he got a robot fish? I just don't.
I don't
I just
even.
don't get.
It doesn't even
Kuma's
make
just
sense,
wacky,
fam.
fam. Like,
Sure,
I don't think Kuma's sick at all. I think he's.
they could have got rid of Kuma. Like, if they got rid of
I like
Bob,
Roger better, fam. I don't want him in the game, but like I think
Yeah.
Roger's design is better than
Roger would have been better than that. I like Roger, bro. Roger used to have like command throws and everything, like proper command throws and that.
That's a
Wave dash.
command throws, you know.
He did.
That's
He had
a
giant
mad
swing.
thing. That's a mad thing, bro.
Roger had giant swing. Andy had tombstone, bro.
Cool.
Chibi ting, skip,
Chibi
skip,
ting.
skip.
Okay, these
Horang
intros. Horang and
intro.
Steve got a little intro. Yeah.
Oh, is that Yoshi Bryan
Yeah,
with the
Yoshi
gun?
Bryan. Yeah, Yoshi Bryan.
Yeah, Yoshi looks hard still.
That's kind of gas still.
Asusuna and Leo.
Why Leo?
Random interaction. Where's the relevance?
There's none. That's why Leo's just pointless, bro.
None, fam.
I hope Azasana punches her in, bro.
I wish they had this stage in the CNT though. I actually want to play on this stage. This stage looks kind of wavy still.
Oh yeah, they didn't have that stage in the CNT, did they?
No. Calm, bro. But yeah, that's basically the trailer, fam.
Yeah.
I think trailer was hard. Trailer was good.
Yeah, it was a good trailer, fam. Like, I don't think anyone was disappointed. It's like you might have seen a character that you don't want to see back, but apart from that, like,
And then the release date, January 26th. So wait,
Man, slip that in there, fam. Don't think I never caught that, you know, Dante.
huh?
I said, don't think I never caught that, you know, Dante.
Listen, man's not trying to see Leo, but yeah.
Oh my
I think bro. All they need to do is sort out the hurt box. Even if she had the same moves, I'll be fine. It's just a hurt box. That's it.
It's just a hurt box. There's nothing else.
Obviously, there's bare things.
Whilst that is, bro.
But the most dumb thing about it is the hurt box.
Bro,
Let's
I
keep it
beg
at 4.
to take away while standing for 1+2.
Yeah, give her back tag 2 innit? Give her back tag 2.
Yeah, like, bro.
Because like it's just unneeded.
That punish
unprovoked.
But you know they're gonna buff
man.
it. You know they're buffing that punish, bro.
They're probably gonna make it launch on
don't do that.
or something like that.
Yeah,
They have to nerf that, bro. That should
buffing.
go, fam.
You know,
That should go.
you know
She has a 13 frame.
You know he is plus on block or some dumb shit.
Nah, it's a heat engager, fam.
No,
What's
don't
gonna
say
go
that.
+2 heat
Don't say
engage?
that. Can you
Nah,
imagine?
don't say that.
Heat
Don't say
engager.
that.
If that's ever a heat engager, I'm never playing Leo. I'm never playing against the Leo.
Bro, I'm never doing lows against that character in my whole life.
Bro, you can't do lows against Leo, bro. I'm sure.
I said I-11.
Nah, it's like, you
heat
can't
engager.
do no lows. You can't.
I reckon like Bok 2 or something would be like a heat engager instead of a counter hit launch.
Forward 2 is gonna be heat engager.
Yeah, forward
Yeah,
2
of course, that will be.
definitely.
Maybe like moves like down back 1+2, 1+2 will heat engage, like weird moves like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But while standing for 1+2 and the hurt box,
sidestep 1+2 as well. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, Mandem. What do you not think about the release date, January 26th? Now,
you know what? Yeah, I've heard a few people say, that I think it's too early. This, that, the other. The thing is, like, I don't think it's too early though, because basically,
thank you, E-Dot, for the follow. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, so go on.
Basically, obviously we had the beta, and then they've got enough time to do at least another 2 betas to get information, and on top of that, the game can come out next year. Like, I don't think it's too early. Personally, like they can do the betas and it will be fine.
Plus,
like,
there was
was
doing on-site tests.
As well.
You have to remember that as well, because basically that's about 5 months from now, isn't it? Basically, for Tekken 8. I personally think I still think it's a perfect time, or it's an okay time, because like obviously they had the original the offline CNT test or whatever, or the original one, and they did a few of those as well. Obviously they already made changes from that into before we got the actual CNT. Do you know what I'm saying? They already changed heat. So I feel like from all the information, and remember, they've got big information. They got a lot of information from this CNT as well. So I personally
yeah.
think like they have a lot of time to obviously tweak and fix things. Personally, do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think 5 months is more than enough because evidently, from what you can see, the game is mostly complete. Like we can
Yeah.
see that. Do you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? The game is mostly complete. Do you
You
get what
got
I mean?
clips of story mode. You got flipping. You had how many characters in the beta in the
Yeah.
CNT,
You got the
and then like
customization done
yeah,
basically. Do you know what I'm
they've
saying? So,
announced the amount of characters that are going to be in the roster, the beginning roster. They've already announced. Didn't they announce that there's 4 characters for DLC as well?
yeah, exactly. So they
So
already
they
got DLC
probably
plans.
know who the DLC is going to be already. So it's like
Yeah,
they're
so that's
definitely further ahead than people think. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But some people think that they're not far ahead, but they definitely are.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
think I think
the
it can
CNT
stay,
was the
Richie,
CNT itself was like
but no screw.
was quite fine, fam. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think
Like
you
they
should be
just
able
got
to
some
screw after it. That's stupid.
but yeah, I personally think the release date's fine. Personally, I have
Heat
no problems
bound.
with it. And personally, I think the quicker they release that shit, the better. Because
One sec, bro.
Tekken 7 is knackered, bro. Tekken 7.
Why do you think? Why do you think I can beat the SF6?
Bro, Tekken 7
Game,
is
the
just
game's
knackered.
dead. The game's just dead.
They need to sort of backdash ASAP. You know what they said about backdash? I don't know if you lot caught this. You know when they did the I don't know when it was. It was like a bit after the CNT.
That's just fine. Like
yeah,
think
No,
it's
it's
fine.
not.
the
It's
reason
fine.
It's not.
no the reason why
Bro.
they said they slowed it down. This is the reason they gave, yeah, is because apparently when you backdash really quickly, it causes flipping rollback or some shit. This is literally what they
Oh
said.
yeah. They blamed it on the
That's
next
a
one.
stupid. That's a
They-
stupid.
hey, look, I ain't a game developer, bruv.
That's just fine, bro.
But for me, I think the backlash is. I think backlash is fine. I think.
I
Some
think you
characters
know
might
what?
be
No,
better
it can be buffed slightly, but like characters like King should not have a good backdash. Why is King having a good backdash?
I would rather King
Like-
have the same backdash as
Sidestepping's
everyone
way
else.
better, fam. Like
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say.
I don't think you like.
Sidestepping is-
I don't think you like deep how sick side walking in Tekken 8 is crazy.
Yeah, sidewalking,
Yeah, it is.
sidestepping is really good. Like,
But
even when I
not
was
being
playing the
able to
CNT
back,
was good. Was good still. Movement.
not being able to backdash like certain heat engages though is annoying.
You're probably
Like-
never gonna be able to backdash like after. What do you mean? You mean like before they're in heat?
Yeah, like certain heat engagers, like basically like when you're trying to not even just that, like just in general, like trying to backdash certain offense with this backdash is just isn't that good. Like so like sometimes like it will force you to step and then you're making a read on whatever they're doing. So it's like basically the backdash it just isn't as good as it should be because like you should be able to move backwards as well as you can sideways. But forcing the sideways movement to be so good, but the backdash movement to be not that good is just a bit weird. So it's just going to force people to just like make random decisions. Oh, I should have stepped left or right instead of moving backwards and make space,
do you
whatever.
want to be honest as well? I felt like because obviously when I was playing the CNT, like Lars's backdash felt fine, but obviously my backdash ain't mad quick. I think it's when people try to do it mad quickly is when it was like.
Yeah, but like people are saying force 50-50 is like a better backdash is gonna get out of it in most situations. Because like let's be real, yeah. If a machine was wave dashing at you, are you gonna get out of the 50-50 by having a better backdash? No.
Nah, but
Only
the thing
certain
is,
situations where having a good backdash is gonna benefit. Canned 50-50s is just gonna be canned anyway.
There's a lot of situations where having a better backdash does help you out a lot.
Nah,
Like, bro,
I know.
you literally see it in Tekken 7. Look at when you fight Zaf, Elisa, these characters. Like they get out of so many situations because their backdash is good or better than other characters that it makes it harder to mix them up. It makes it harder to mix them up. That's why they're so good. So like if every character had some sort of comparable backdash to that, then the heat mix-ups won't be as overwhelming and it'll be harder to use.
I think they said they're gonna adjust the backdash anyway.
Well, one thing they can do is adjust heat or
Mm-hmm.
adjust backdash or.
Well, they might as well adjust the backdash because then
but
it will be harder for
everyone
heat
having
to
the
be
same
used.
backdash. Just not the same.
I wouldn't want
if everyone had the sick backdash like Zaf, it would be weird.
No.
I think
imagine Jack moving. Imagine Jack's backdash moving on a Zaf level. That's crazy. That character has already got
had it, then why not?
No, that's dumb.
It doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
If everyone had it,
yeah, nah.
Why
would
would
it make
not
sense? For some characters, like some characters have weaknesses in terms of range.
I don't think it makes sense that King isn't moving anywhere, but then other characters are darting across the screen. That doesn't make sense. Like, how does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, but,
why
like,
should King have
if-
to suffer just because he's got some good shit? Other characters
No,
that
it's
have
just
sick
an archetype
backdashes
of
have got
character.
good
He's a
shit.
grappler. Why? Like, does it
So?
make sense a grappler having a sick movement?
Yeah, why not? Armor King's got good
Doesn't make
movement.
He has
Armor King's got good
decent
movement.
but I wouldn't say it's sick.
Armor King's got good movement.
It's
and
good, but it's not sick though.
It's not Zaf level, but it's good
How
for
good
a
is his
male.
backdash? How good is his sidestep?
It's not bad.
It's-
The only thing that
it's not
holds it
good
back
then.
is his hurt box.
Exactly, and that's my point.
Yeah,
Archetype
but
of
like, why
character
should it be worse?
doesn't make sense for him to have good
why
movement.
should
It
Armor
doesn't.
King? By that logic, that means Armor King should have a dead backdash because he's a grappler.
Yeah, a worse backdash or
Why
why
should Armor King should they nerf Armor King's movement then?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but that's basically
But having
what you would
having a
want
bigger
because he's
having a bigger
grappler.
hurt box indirectly nerfs movement though, so it's balanced.
Having a bigger hurt box nerfs movement.
It does. It
Yeah.
makes your sidestep worse because you have a bigger hurt
Yeah,
box.
but the reason why King's backdash is the way it is isn't because of his hurt box. It's because his backdash is just bad. Like, they made it bad, and just because he's got a grappler, I don't think that, like, it's not Street Fighter. Like, you can duck throws and stuff. Like, it's not the same. Like, I don't think just because you're a certain archetype of character, you should have a shit backdash. So, like, oh, what? So you because you're a waifu, you should be able to dart across the screen. And
It
then
depends on the
so-and-so
tools that the
character
character
can't.
has.
No,
It depends
for
on the
me,
tools,
for me,
though.
Lars's backdash
No,
was fine, bro.
Being a
had no issues
waifu
with
doesn't
Lars.
matter. It's about the tools,
I had no problems with Lars's backdash. I thought Lars's backdash was
in my
fine,
opinion.
personally.
Huh?
So that's why characters like Kunimitsu are broken because they have sick tools to get in for free, bare range, and they have good movement. That's broken.
What it is, but like the thing
That's
is,
what I'm
it wouldn't be as broken if most of the cast had that sort of movement. It wouldn't be considered broken because everyone has it. The reason why it's so annoying is because there's a handful of characters that have that movement, and she's one of them for no reason. On top of having a small hurt box, that's why you see Kunimitsu. You see an Evo double Kunimitsu mirror. Like,
Yeah,
because
so
she's got
no, I get
privilege.
what you're saying, but do you feel like it's a bad thing that they're kind of like normalizing backdash to be like a level where everyone's kind of similar? Obviously, King is way worse than it.
Tekken movement used to be better when it was more universal. When they went into the down the route of having certain characters have this movement, but certain characters don't. Certain characters get the privilege, certain characters don't. Then you see what's playing out in Tekken 7, where basically the top characters that are winning are 2Ds, waifus, or thing. Because the reason why
and in Tekken 6, who had the best backdash? Top 5 backdash.
I don't know, but like it wasn't like one of them ones where it wasn't one of them ones where it was that big of a deal because the movement was more universal. That like so Tag 2, Tekken 6, no one complained about the movement, but in Tekken 7, people complain about people having privileged movement because it's not fair.
I feel like people complained about sidestepping more in Tekken 7, to be fair. I don't feel like backdash was even that.
People complain about the movement on these privileged characters all the time. Zaf, bare people complain about Zaf's backdash. Annalisa, like people complain about that. People been complaining about that.
People complain about step more though.
They complain about step being worse than the old game, but in terms of the privilege, they complain about that as well. Like it's also annoying that Lily gets a better sidestep than everyone as well, or certain situations and that, but. In terms of the backdash and all that, people complain. Like the big thing about Zaf and Cooney and that is the backdash. The backdash, they just cover too much space compared to other characters. So you can hit them in certain things. They could do one backdash and get out of like situations that other characters can't. And that's why that's what makes them so good.
Yeah, I think they I don't know. I still think.
I mean, to be fair, they already said they're gonna tweak. They're making their backdash slightly better, so it should be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I reckon that's a good way to go about it. To be fair, if they do that, and then King's backdash should be better than it. Like, so there'll be less of a there should be less of a privileged situation, or certain characters have it and certain characters don't. In it,
like
more equal.
Like most characters don't even feel that different. Like, I'll tell you the characters that feel different. Jin, King, obviously.
In terms of backdash,
Brian. Yeah, in terms of
Jack
backdash.
feels different.
Brian's is way different.
Jack feels
Yeah.
different to me. Like he felt slower. Like I literally compared like his front dash, like doing a front dash where he cancelled the dash. I compared the speed that I got to them with that to the back dash, and it was like night and day. Like I could throw space on you forward, mad easy, but in terms of going back, it was quite hard, like to get distance. So like in general, it just feels like the backdash isn't as good, but certain characters seem like they were okay. I think it was like Jun or someone like that.
Some characters feel the same, honestly. Like
I felt
Kaz
Last
feels
felt
the
pretty
same.
much the same.
Wars feels the same.
I felt Last felt
Kaz felt the same.
Yeah, Kaz feels the same.
Swear, I
tested it on I literally tested it with SOCD. I made a video of every backdash.
Yeah, I remember I saw that video still. Yeah, that was a good video.
But and to me, like, yeah, Claudio's feels the same as well. Like, I think some characters do feel worse. Like maybe Jack feels worse, King is worse, Jin is worse and stuff. But I think on the whole, I think backdash feels.
I think people did over exaggerate the backdash thing personally.
Over exaggerated it, fam. Because they're saying, oh yeah, like King's backdash is way worse. Like the backdash is trash. It's not trash. It's slightly.
King's
worse.
backdash is trash, bro.
No, it is. It is.
That
trash.
is not.
But the movement of the game is not trash.
Yeah, the movement's
really the sidestep movement's a lot better. It's a step in the right direction.
Way better. You can step hop kicks in both directions. You can sidewalk hop kicks in both directions. Yeah. Early sidewalk. Yeah. You can be sidewalking from 2 seconds ago, and they hop kick, and you sidewalking it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I like the fact that sideways movement's really good, bro. Because I think
the thing is that what I feel like
for fun, fam. Couldn't do that in Tekken 7.
What I reckon is though, like, yeah, if they did obviously buff the backdash, which they're probably gonna do, it would make it the game a good balance of offense and defense, where the heat is where you can mix ups, and outside of heat is where you don't really get can mix ups, and that would be good because that means it makes heat more balanced in that way, is where, like, you know what I mean, it'll be more annoying if you're holding can mix-ups all the time in neutral, then they get heat and then the can mix-ups just get worse. But if you don't get so many can mix-ups outside of heat and then you earn your heat engage or whatever and then you get your can mix-ups, I think that will be better for the game personally.
You lot, actually, speaking on heat, what do you lot think of heat? Because personally,
I think heat is fine.
I personally like how heat is implemented for the most part. Now,
I think heat dash is trash, but the rest of it's fine. I don't like heat dash.
Why don't you like heat dash?
Because basically, you see how there was complaining about the combo length. Mm-hmm. The big reason why combo length is so long is because of heat dash. And then on top of that, I just think certain characters with heat dash on certain moves is just a bit too much.
Like, they need to nerf the combo potential after heat dash, because the fact that you can screw after heat dash, that's stupid. I don't think that should be a thing.
So
I think heat dash is fine, but only one hit or 2 hits have no gravity to screw.
Okay.
Yeah, they could
can literally do bare death fists, then do a heat engage a death fist, heat dash, then screw, and then carry you to the wall. That shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, they could adjust it.
So you think they should either? So you think you should either get a tail spin or a heat dash? You should be able to have both. I you know what, I hear that still.
Yeah, like the thing is, like, you know, the heat bound. I think an issue is that, you know, the heat bound, that it gives you heat, but you still get a heat dash. I don't think you should be able to do heat bound in a combo, then use a heat dash and then reset it again.
You know what? I think
like, if you use the bound, you shouldn't get the heat dash. You should just get the heat, if that makes sense. With no heat.
Nah, you know what? I think I'll go with Jaden's opinion. To be fair, I think if they make it so you can either heat dash or screw, I think that's cool. I think that balances out, because to be fair, because I think using going into heat in a combo, I think is fine.
What would be the point in heat dash then, though? Like in combos, if you had to choose between that and
like if for example, if you're close to the wall, you do a heat dash, carry them to the wall, not screw, and then screw when they've wall splat, and then carry the combo one there. Because remember, you can screw at the wall now, and it flings them back at the wall.
Suppose you could do that, and it. I just think it looks a bit 2D-ish, like.
It does still. It does.
You know what I mean? Like, this is Tekken, bro. I think he would have been good
about heat, yeah. You know that, what are they called? Heat. What's the move that like makes you go into heat? which
Heat
bound.
engager.
Heat burst. Wait.
Yeah, you see the heat burst, yeah.
Oh, the bound or the heat engagers.
No, the bound. So like, okay,
The
you know
bound,
when
yeah.
Cass
Yeah,
does
that's
four
heat burst,
electrics
that's
and then
heat
does
burst.
that heat thing.
Yeah,
and
that's
makes
it.
them-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heat.
that should not hit as low as it's hitting, fam. Some of them hit
Yeah.
odd.
No,
Some of them
they
hit
hit
yeah,
mad
grounded,
low.
fam.
They hit
They
They
mad
shouldn't
low.
hit that low.
They
And-
hit mad
They shouldn't
low.
hit that.
and
Why
the
is Kaz
whiff-
doing four electrics, heat bound,
Yeah,
and then
I
doing
hate that.
like,
hate that.
bro?
and the whiff recovery is nuts. The whiff
like,
recovery. Have you
fam.
man clocked that you can't whiff punish it? It's hard to
Nah.
whiff punish the
Yeah, it's
heat
mad.
the heat bound thing.
It's mad hard
Bro,
to whip
trust me.
punish, so.
And they have mad range as well. They literally cover
Yeah, the
like
range
Yeah,
on
some of
them
air
them
with the
is
freeze
crazy.
hit grounded. Like,
they
doesn't
do
make
too
any
much.
sense.
Because the thing is, they freeze the screen as well. I don't know what it is, but like you
It's
can
because
kind
they
of like
freeze the
someone will
screen.
have a move out, you activate it, and you can counter hit their move with the heat bound.
Yeah,
thing,
Yeah,
and
that
you
doesn't
get a
make
mi-
sense. That doesn't make
yeah.
sense.
That's weird. I still don't know how that
Unless it's like
exactly
really
works.
far in animation, then you get hit. But like,
Yeah.
even if, bro, even if like they start up the animation and then if you do that move like without heat, you would get beat. But now because you're in heat and you did heat engage or whatever it is, now it's beating a move. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It's weird. Like I don't see how it works.
It's only in certain, because it's happened to me a couple, like in certain like situations where like I get hit out of the animation, but it's in specific animations.
Yeah.
It's because the
It
move
just seems
you're doing
random. Like I
is
don't
too
know.
far in animation to even get beat out. Frame wise,
Yeah.
it absolutely is impossible for it to get beat, fam. So that's just not working.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
They
I
should
said the
fix that still.
slowdown couldn't help you.
Yeah. He's tried it.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the things with heat. Still, I
think yeah, because I mostly like heat. I think the only thing I think they might change is because, like, for example, like I know you lot probably seen a clip where Horan just goes heat and just starts doing a madness, bro. I just bare chip damage. And like Asuka's just
Chip needs to be
fucking
adjusted
doing
as well.
nonsense,
Chip needs to
yeah.
be adjusted.
It feels me. The only thing I would adjust is chip damage, and I would make it so like the bar doesn't stop when you're attacking. I think heat should be a like. Once you're in heat, you need to get your moves off quick and like, and then you're done with it.
I agree.
Oh yeah. It shouldn't
I agree.
stop just because you press the button, kind of thing. Like
I don't like that. I think like because it already stops.
You get it for free anyway. You don't earn it.
Do you
So
get what I'm
like,
saying?
why should it stop? Yeah.
Because the thing is, it stops when you're getting hit, which is fine. But stopping when you're attacking, I think that's a bad move. I think they need to get rid of that. Personally.
Yeah. Personally,
but other than that, I think I like heat. Heat's fun, man. I think other than that, I think the heat mechanic is fun. It is fun.
I feel like it's kind of interesting that the combat mechanic to do with the recoverable health, and if you land the heat engager while you've got a lot of recoverable health,
like that.
you get the recharge back. So it's like you see people trying to land heat engagers, but
so they can't just brainlessly attack you, innit?
Yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like as the opponent, you're like, okay, he might do a heat engager now, so let me step him or something. Like it's a good mind game. Do you know what I mean? Instead of they're gonna lick off this rager. And no, this rage drive, and I'm just gonna have to block it, or it's gonna hit, and then it's gonna do half health. Like it's less brain dead. There's more thought that goes into it, so it's more fun. Do you know what I mean? I like that about the game.
Because then even if you've taken a lot of chip damage off an opponent as well, you then have to think, okay, cool. They're probably gonna use a heat engage to get that health back. So you're gonna start kind of using your movement more. You're gonna do the lows to chop the heat. To get rid of the heat, to get rid of the chip damage. So it's a lot of mind games. I think, and I like that. I think that's good. I think that's good. I definitely prefer it than rage drives still.
Because like in Tekken 7, the end of the round becomes a real brain dead situation a lot of the times, because it's like, okay, they've got a rage art, they've got a rage drive, and it's just like, I need to get this chip off, but I might get destroyed by this rage drive in the process. So it's like, you know, you rather don't do much or you go all in, and it's just like
rage art's getting nerfed is good too.
Whereas like in this game, it's like you can actually tactically play around the heat, and or you could try and time out their heat or whatever. You know what I mean? Or
exactly.
Stop them from doing it. There's a lot of mind games. It's less brain dead in it, so it just like there's, you know what I mean. It kind of hires the skill gap in a way, but it also is not in a bad way, if that makes sense. Like it's not in a bad way. Like people can learn it, but it's just.
And I also like the fact that like obviously in heat, like obviously characters have like obviously specific power ups and stuff, and like have like unique stuff about them as well. And it's like I like how it's like, cool, they're in this ultimate Super Saiyan mode, but it's timed. So once it's done, it's that's it. You don't have to worry about nothing else, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
No rage drive. It's done out. Do you know what I mean? Like they've only got a rage art left, and rage arts do less damage in this game, so rage arts aren't as robbery as there was in 7.
Yeah.
So like,
that's the thing. So it's like I like it more. It's like it makes you think about when to utilize your heat. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely feel like I'm getting robbed less in the beta, at least.
Yeah. So I feel like that as well.
Like pixel health stuff, they don't really win if it's pixel health. But in Tekken 7, I've been eliminated from big tournaments because of it. Like,
because of pixel health, like a lot. And
like
it can happen in Tekken 8, but I just feel like it takes a little bit more skill to make it happen. Like even if it's not outright skill, it's because they did a good decision by saving their heat until later on. And then, you know what I mean? Instead of burning it early. So even in that way, it's like they played their tactics. They played their cards right. You know what I mean? Whereas in Tekken 7, it's like you don't have to play your cards right. You just get given this stupid button and it might work. It might not. You know what I mean? Like if I'm in heat or if I'm in rage or whatever. So yeah, it feels like less robberies. Even like, you know what I mean? It is less robberies, but because of the thought that goes into it, it's also less robberies in that way as well. Do you know what I mean?
Someone in chat asked me about counter hit throws. What's your opinion on counter hit throws?
I like it.
I think it's fine, to be honest.
I personally like it. I think because so like for example, I know you've had these situations, bro, where like you have an Asuka, she does one move, you hit her, and then she's just fucking doing her fucking Sabaki parry bullshit, bro. So at least you have a way to like just beat that.
Oh, the fact that they can't break throws after Sabakis and parries, that's sick.
I think sick. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, definitely. Because the thing is, certain parries, they didn't have a lot of recovery or whatever and stuff like that. So it's just like instead of trying to literally wait and maybe they do the parry and maybe I might get a whiff punish, it's like, okay, if I know you're gonna parry, I could just grab you, take my damage, get my ult key. Like there's less like of all that unnecessary hurdles that you have to go over to stop someone from doing one brain dead parry, if that makes sense. Like you don't have to go through all those hurdles. You can just like, okay, make you read, cool. Do you know what I mean? So,
and then even the fact that it punishes rage arts as well, it is interesting as well. Actually,
what throws?
Yeah,
throws what?
Yeah, I think throws needed more utility in general because
100%.
they put a lot of effort into the throw animations, and at Tekken high level, which is what you see in tournaments and that, you don't get to see a lot of throw animations, which is some of the most interesting animations.
Throws do what to rage arts? What did you say?
You can punish them.
They're unbreakable. If someone uses a rage art and you throw them, they basically can't break the throw.
And power crushes as well.
Punish rage art and stuff.
Punish rage art. Yeah, which I think is like it's up because obviously rage arts are universally -15 in it. But so obviously you most likely gonna want to do like your 15 frame punish or whatever. But I think it's good for like new beginners. It's like, okay, cool, I can grab him. I know it's gonna 100% hit.
Yeah. Or you might just want to do it, but you might just want to do it just because you want to see the disrespect of the throw animation after them trying to rage art.
Yeah, you know what
I mean? Like that's fun as well, though.
Yeah, imagine the tournament, and the tournament, if someone tries to randomly rage at you, and you're like, "Oh, hold this grab and die."
Hold this grab where he stomps on you, whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's like you get to see the animation. Do you know what I mean? And I like the fact that it nerfs power crushes because I feel like power crushes were too strong in Tekken 7 personally, like some of them in it, like whereas like now they hold the risk of they get thrown out of the power crush, so they can't just lick it off in like a lot of situations.
Yeah, because even because obviously like even in Tekken 7 obviously they said like obviously you can punish power crush with throws, but there was times where like they had the window to break. It was just weird.
Yeah, and it was annoying. But the thing is, so it made the most consistent counterplay to power crushes would be doing very specific frame traps that you literally need to do get a calculator out to flipping sort out, or you literally just stop, don't do nothing, and then punish it. But the thing is, you having to stop just in case they do power crush. For them to do it opens the door up for you to get mashed out. But the thing is, with throw now, you can use the throw. You can try and use your throw as the frame trap. So they can't just, so you get to take your turn and use a frame trap without them mashing you out with a power crush, which I think is better for good gameplay instead of me having to stand there and this guy mashed whatever, or he got away from the wall, or do you know what I mean? Like it's just better. Do you know what I mean? It makes more sense.
Apparently, so Hamlin said to ask about reversal chicken being removed. I didn't even know that. To be
I like that. I like that as well.
Yeah. And,
because it was just unnecessary. The fact that
I mean, most people didn't.
it,
most people didn't even use chicken in really, if you think about it. Really,
but people did. People did like most people that are good against Asuka chickened. But the thing is, it's like the Asuka makes a read. They were correct, and just because you know this one counter, she loses out on health. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. Like she successfully parried you and she got punished. Why? Just because you know this chicken thing.
And,
I just think,
and apparently crouch throws are unbreakable. All of them. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I think that makes a lot of sense though, because if you've caught someone ducking with a throw, you deserve
get
it
for it. Yeah, because that's a mad read, and they're mad punishable if you get it, if you guess wrong as well.
Yeah,
so
because you never see crouch throws in Tekken 7, so it gives them more utility
I don't really have
as well.
Opinion on that, to be fair, I think it's whatever. Like,
what crouch throw?
Yeah, them changing it. I don't really care about it. I think it's
like no, because the thing is, you still might as well do a mid in it, but at least it's there and it's unbreakable. Do you know what I mean? So it might have some utility in it.
That's all right, man. That's all good. That's all
success.
Good.
The Mandem was successful today.
100%. I think there was one more thing. I think Barrow was wanting to show me some what's it called?
Oh, the customization. I wouldn't do that on stream, bro.
Oh, so is it actually leaks? If it's leaks, then I mean,
do it, I don't know.
Is it like?
Was a leak? Isn't it?
Is it? Wait, Barrett, is it like a
leak?
It's
on Reddit, fam. Nah, it's on Reddit. It's on Reddit.
Yeah, no. I'm good.
Oh, actually, no. This was These are the screenshots. Yeah, these are the screenshots.
Oh, the
these
screenshots.
Are on the website.
Yeah, you can look at the screenshots. So
I want to ask you, man, something as well before we go as well. Actually,
say less.
Oh, is this from the website?
Yeah, you can find these on Gematsu. I think that's the site.
Oh, so you can actually change the actual individual creps.
You can change the creps.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
I actually like that stuff.
Yeah, trust me. So yeah, what's you lot's opinion on the netcode situation, being able to choose between graphics and performance?
I didn't
Do you think
really
that's
see
good?
a difference. I didn't really see a difference, to be honest with you. If you want me to,
no, there definitely was. Like if you picked graphics, there was more latency.
That's
what I think, Jane. I think they should just remove all that and just have a good netcode. Find a good,
because when they start adding stuff like that, it's just gonna.
Because to be
like they can't optimize it because it depends on what you're choosing.
Yeah.
Because when I played around with it when I played around with it on PlayStation, I left it on the performance because obviously I started playing on graphics, and then when I changed it to the performance mode, I personally didn't really see much difference. But then again, I was playing against PS4 people.
I never had it on that. As soon as I got the beta, I switched it to response. I didn't even play on performance.
But then again, that was during obviously the first weekend in it, which was only PS5. So it might, I don't know, it probably helps me because I know I heard a lot of people saying the PC performance wasn't as good, and I noticed that as well. I noticed a lot of PC stuff was
with me, on the performance mode. I was playing, and it was a lot of people were skipping around, and I played Rahi auto switched, and I wasn't skipping on his screen, but he was skipping on mine on the performance mode.
But then I put it back. 7 though. The netcode's just shit.
Yeah, but then exactly. So like it's like I put it on standard mode, and it was a bit better in terms of the the wave dashing and the it's just skipping around and that. But then when I put it on graphics, it's like it felt like there was noticeably more delay. But I just think there's too many factors because there's the factors of what PC they're playing on and what PC you're playing on.
Yeah, that's true.
And what the performance is. I think there's too much. I think they should just literally put it down to one netcode and you can't change it. And it's just a good netcode, but that's just me, innit?
I mean, I'm just speaking from. I didn't personally notice a difference personally, so I don't really have an opinion on it. To be fair with you.
Fair enough.
I played on one setting, so I don't really know. But I do think that like adding different factors is just gonna make the netcode more inconsistent than it already is.
Yeah.
That's just my
I hear
opinion.
you.
I don't know.
I hear you. That makes sense. It makes sense. What you're saying makes sense. To be fair, it probably would. But yeah, man. I mean, personally, I think I'm excited for Tekken 8. I think everyone's excited for Tekken 8. The game looks good.
Bro,
the game looks
they
good
got
to me,
£250 out of me, fam. The game better be good. The game better be good, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I reckon it'll be sick. I reckon it'll be sick.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be sick.
I'm definitely
I'm charging
excited
them back on PayPal, fam.
And you know what? Big green flag, no 2Ds, bro. No 2Ds,
Big
bro.
green flag.
That's a huge
big
green
bag,
flag.
big bag, Vikram.
Yeah.
But the Jin statue's looking hard though. Can't lie. Yeah, definitely.
He added 2D on dead. But yeah, no, man. Is there anything else you lot want to say about Tekken 8?
Nothing from me, man. We got the trailer done.
Okay, now
wait.
wait.
Do you think of anything? Dante's gonna go off on one, fam.
Yeah,
one thing. Yeah, predictions for the DLC.
Oh, good.
Ancient Olga, Julia, Bob,
Model.
Yeah, maybe Marduk or maybe like Armor King again. I don't know. Someone like that.
You reckon Marduk or Armor
Miguel
King
or someone like that?
I know, yeah. Miguel not getting in and like Shaheen getting in was a bit mad for me.
That's very mad, you know.
That's peak, like.
Or Anna,
you know what I'm
someone
saying?
like that. I don't know.
Because the thing is,
Eddie's gonna be DLC. How do I forget about Eddie?
Eddie's gonna be DLC. You think?
We don't need Eddie, bro. We don't need Eddie.
You really think
Eddie is a staple, fam? Eddie's a staple.
We don't need Eddie.
I'm not saying we need him, but like he's iconic. He's a staple.
He is iconic though.
I was surprised he didn't get in. That's what I mean.
That's facts.
Like I personally think Eddie could have got in over Shaheen and Leo. He bro, all the casuals talk about Eddie. Everyone said, "Oh, Tekken 3, Eddie."
The reason why Bruce won't make it because he's already been replaced twice. They're not bringing Bruce back.
We don't have any Muay Thai representatives at the moment in the game, which I think is a bit weird. Out of 32 characters, we don't have.
I think
revealed Muay Thai representatives.
I think the characters they're gonna have. I think Marduk. I'm gonna say Bruce. Because I think they might just do a surprise ad person for DLC. So I'm gonna say Marduk, Bruce.
You know they'll make bread off Bruce. That's the only reason why I reckon Bruce might have a chance because they know they will make bread.
Bro,
they will make bread off Bruce. They didn't bring him.
Bruce is easily the most requested character, fam. There's no way they're gonna not bring Bruce. Like that is dumb. I think that's so stupid, bro. Like for them.
You see me hatred for the character if they don't bring him back.
Yeah, that's like, bro.
Because they would make bread.
I'm telling you, everyone's buying that.
I would rather have him been.
They don't need to care about the bread now, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Edition sold out, fam.
No,
that promo there was successful. That's facts.
Bro, these companies care about bread, fam. They want more bread.
I would have rather Bruce been start roster though, because what would happen if he comes out as DLC? He's gonna come out busted, and then they're gonna nerf him into the floor. That's what's gonna happen. Guaranteed. If Bruce comes as DLC, I'm calling it now. He's gonna come out busted, and they're gonna nerf him into the floor by 1 or 2 seasons.
Well, if he's busted, I'll be playing him.
Well, of course you will be.
On Hitbox.
Bruce on Hitbox,
bro, you play Raven anyway, fam. You're chilling, bro.
Raven looks crazy. I watched his trailer again today. Looks mad.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Marduk, Bruce, Armor King, and.
So what are you basically saying? Like what? All the bad man characters are coming in the DLC. Basically, is that what you're saying?
You know what? I'm gonna
what
say.
I'm gonna.
I have no idea. You know what? I'm gonna say Bob, but I don't know. Something tells me they might add a guest character for the first DLC. You know.
I think Bob is definitely coming back.
Yeah, they might do a guest character.
So Bob has to be in there. I think. Feng's in the game.
I could see, but I don't know why. But I've been thinking for a while. For some reason, I think that they might bring a Mortal Kombat character or something as a guest in Tekken 8.
That'd be interesting, actually.
Like, obviously, Harada did say that the guest.
A Mortal Kombat character will be better than flipping Negan, bro. Let's be honest.
Trust me, no one cared about Negan.
Come on.
Actually, you know what? Maybe a guest character wouldn't be in the first DLC. It'd probably be in the next batch of DLCs. Because I remember Hardy was saying they've got no, they haven't worked on any sort of guest
Guest.
characters. Yeah,
That's
so
good.
might be,
I don't like guests.
Oh,
yeah,
that means that makes sense still because like obviously if they know that there's 4 characters for the DLC, they probably know who they are already, so they're probably in development in it.
Yeah, so
it's probably legacies.
Yeah.
But it just depends on it. It could be anyone, man. It could be Lei, it could be Anna. Like, you know what I mean? It could be characters like that as well. So we just don't know, bro. Personally, like, it just depends on it. Like Bob, like, what are they really gonna get rid of Bob? He's been in every Tekken game since he's been
think
released.
Bob's coming back.
No, Bob's in the
He
game
has to be in it.
they
Or they might do
they had
like
Bob Burgers in the city stage. He's definitely back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
Yeah. So
They could do like
Can you imagine
I
Bob
was
in
gonna
Heat?
say,
That's
like-
a mad thing.
DLC Bob would be a long day though.
I'm playing Bob still.
I'm not
Crouch
trying to
one and
see
shit,
that.
bro. Long.
I'm not
day.
trying to.
I mean, that move's already. How can they make that move more broken?
Hey, make it mid.
It's literally an electric.
It's gonna be a mid.
Crouch dash one heat engager, bro. Longest of days.
It's gonna be a safe mid.
Nah, that'll be enough.
Huh?
You think it'd be
That'll be
enough if it's a
enough,
heat engager? Oh, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would. It would.
Oh, some dumb shit in heat is fucking. I don't even know, bro. It's just a mad thing. It's a mid in heat.
Belly flop will be a heat engager. The power crush.
His unblockable is like you know the actually no CD2. His CD2 in heat is like a wall. You know the Brian mechanic, guard break.
Yeah.
What CD2? The Shuriken.
Yeah.
God break Shuriken. That's crazy.
God break Shuriken. What are you talking about, bro? Nah, I know what he's gonna do. What he's gonna do, is up forward 1+2 the headbutt into the belly flop, but he's gonna be able to charge the belly flop, and then it's gonna be a guard break. He's gonna charge on the belly flop, bro. That's what it will be.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny, man. All right, cool, guys. I think that's it, man. I mean, I think it was a good podcast still.
I enjoyed it still.
I'm definitely excited for the game. I'm probably gonna pre-order it when I get paid. I'm not gonna get the collector's edition though. I might just get the ultimate edition still.
Bro, bang the collectors, fam.
Nah, it's bread.
When you see me putting Jin on Twitter, you're gonna think, oh shit, should have got that collectors, fam.
Is the difference? What's the difference? Is it just you get action figures or not?
Yeah,
you get like physical items and stuff.
Yeah, physical items and stuff like Leroy's ring and some other bits and bobs as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you get Leroy's ring, fam.
In the thing one.
You get a proper ring, like a real ring.
Yeah, like a real ring.
Is it gold?
Nah, it's silver.
It's probably like stainless steel or something like that.
Oh, okay.
One of them.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hands are walking around with Leroy ring and that.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah, man. Alright,
I'm rocking that thing, fam.
I think we can call it there, bro. Unless you got anything else to say. Anyone in chat wants anything to say? I think it was a good little podcast still.
Nah, don't give chat that privilege.
That leeway.
They'll be waffling.
Real day.
Alright, calm. Alright, you lot, thanks for jumping in, man. We're gonna do more of these. We're definitely gonna be doing more of these, you know what I'm saying? It won't just always be Tekken related as well. Probably different topics and stuff as well, man. But yeah, man, fam, I'm excited. I'm personally excited for Tekken 8. Personally, I just can't wait, bro. 5 months, man. 5 months, man. 5 months, man. 5 months.
And then we go, bro. We're back on the Tekken scene. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Calm. You, man. Catch you lot in a bit. I'm probably continue streaming. I'm probably gonna watch some fucking Jubilee videos.
I'm there still.
Say less.
I'm there, fam. I'm there. Alright, cool. Say if you lot.
I'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah, in a bit.